pretty good.
Braxton, what was the recovery process like for the first month and a half? I know it took about 6 weeks between the Orange Bowl and the surgery. Were you trying to just feel it out a little bit? And what was the recovery process like before surgery and then after it?
It was you gotta get a routine. You gotta get up early. Usually I only had one session, but I came and did an extra set with the trainer, so I got 2 sessions a day. Just take care of your body, man. It's gonna help you in the future, so you gotta make sure your body's good.
When it happened, were you initially worried that it was a really bad injury?
At first, I thought it was just a bruise, Then I came off the field, and I'm like, man, something really wrong with my shoulder. I told the trainer, I need some ibuprofen or something. And after the game, I waited like 2 weeks. Thought like a bruise, and after a while, I need an X-ray. And it was a little bit worse than it was.
Urban was talking about the durability issues and how sometimes maybe you get hurt because you're going harder than you should be going. How do you kind of balance keeping yourself, Braxton Miller, the quarterback, and staying on the field?
I don't know, man. I love competition, so he's correct on that. You just got to be smart about your play. Make sure you don't do nothing extra to prevent yourself to being out a couple of games. So, just be smart and just be a part of your game and just take care of your business.
What about your offensive line? You said that's your number one concern. Are you about the O-line, or are you even concerned about it?
And playing on the Coach Meyer, I'm not concerned about it. He take care of his business, so I'm sure he's going to get it right. Camp's coming up around the corner, so we'll be good. So I ain't too worried about it.
Braxton, what are reasonable expectations for yourself this year?
My recent goals. This last year we came up short last 2 games, so we got can't think about that. Just a learning segment in the game. Just gotta learn from it and just make it a positive thing at the end of the day.
This time last year, you weren't shy about saying the Heisman was one of your goals. Is the Heisman Trophy still one of Braxton Miller's goals?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I walk by a lot every day. Eddie George, Troy Smith, and Archie. So I see that every day. I'm like, I got to get it. So I'm doing whatever it takes. Coach Meyer and Coach Hunter, that's something a lot with that team.
Braxton, there's been, every year that you've been here, minor injuries, some, major ones. Do you ever think about that, or does it ever get in your head of just not trying to stay durable and try to make it through a season? What's it like, moving into your senior season, knowing that this one's the last one?
No, it's never in the back of my head. You just go out there and play football. It's part of the game. You never know what to expect in the game as an injury standpoint. That's just how I am when competition's on the line. I just put an extra ump in it into my game. So, it's getting down, taking less hits by running, more throwing, and we gotta do what we gotta do. And I got a lot of guys around me, surround me. It's gonna make a lot of plays, so it's gonna be fun.
What was it like going through spring, not being able to throw, and just being reduced to watching practice?
That's probably what I needed. Just learning the game from shoulders up. Just learning from the defensive coaches, standing back and just looking how practice is without even practicing. It helps a lot.
How would you assess your improvement in that area?
It's good. It improved a lot. I can recognize defense as quick as possible. It's less than 2 points.
How much do you think you're going to miss Hyde? You ran a lot too. Hyde ran a lot when you didn't have to run. How much do you think you're going to miss Carlos?
Oh man, there ain't gonna be no runners, honestly. But it's gonna be less. It's gonna be a lot less. I got, like I said, there's gonna be a lot of guys around me. It's gonna surround me with playmaking ability, and it's gonna be fun, man. Can't wait.
Braxton, there's always a target on Ohio State's back, but Michigan State's the defending Big Ten champs. Do you feel that target shrinking, and do you feel like you're chasing Michigan State right now?
No, we ain't chasing them. We just came up short. We was thinking about a bigger picture at the time, and we're going to correct it this year. Game plan as well. And, it was a good game though. They're a good team. They was very coached, and we just came up short.
Are you
thinking
eyeing
about
that
the 4th and
November
2?
8th date?
I ain't eyeing it right now. I'm just taking one game at a time, but when the time comes, I'm going to be eyeing it hard. Harder than ever.
Do you think about the 4th and 2 in the Michigan State game?
Nah. It's behind us right now, so I ain't too worried about it right now. But, it could have turned out different than it did.
You've seen that of Ezekiel Elliott, obviously replacing Carlos and all his numbers. It's a lot to lose, but it seems like Ezekiel's got a lot of talent. What's your take on Ezekiel?
Yeah, Zeke works hard each and every day. He takes his craft into work every day. He takes care of his body, and he works hard too, just like everybody else. But I mean, replacing Carlos with Zeke, these little things different. Zeke's more similar than Carlos. Carlos is more powerful, I guess. And Zeke, he's gonna be pretty good for us.
Braxton, how would you summarize the last 2 years? You've got 24-2. You can't go to a bowl the 1 year. The next you don't quite seal the deal in the Big Ten. What's the mindset?
Mindset right now is just going into camp, make sure our guys are good before game day. Game days on August 30th, so it's right around the corner. So we gotta take it slow and make sure all the young guys understand the process that we're going into right now. It's brotherhood and trust each other, and just make that guy next to you even better than he was.
How would you sum up last year? That's just an opportunity lost. I mean, you had a hell of a season.
We finished the season pretty slight. I mean, we lost the last 2 games, but we was 1 game away from the big show. I'm saying right now, but we just look at it as a learning point in life as a team. And we just got to look into this year. We're going to get out this year. So.
Has there been anything thus far that's validated your decision to come back, or do you think that'll happen once football starts?
You said what?
Has there been anything thus far that's validated your decision to come back for your senior year, or is that something that won't come until football season starts?
Nah, I don't think so. Nah, it's a great opportunity for me to get my degree and finish out my goals that I wanted to achieve. So, it's
How
cool.
close were you to leaving?
I don't know. I really ain't think about it too much because ever since that thing happened in the Clemson game, I'm like, well,
It's possible.
I ain't thinking about it no more now.
You think it would have been more possible if that never happened, though?
I don't know. I mean, it's past now, so I really thought about it. So.
Braxton,